Hello everyone, I welcome you all to this channel called The Supreme Concept. So today we will be discussing class number 31st, and actually we have covered up to 30 number of classes in our previous lessons. So if you haven't watched our previous classes, just check them out through the playlist named Common Errors from Kiran's chapterwise. Okay, so let us begin this class. Alright, we will start with question number 451 today. Okay, so we have already covered 450 number of questions in our previous lessons, right? And this question says, it was he who came running in the house with the news about the earthquake. So now you just have to find out where exactly the error lies in this question. Okay, just give it a pause and mark your answer. It's very simple. Yes, go ahead. Alright, so option number 2, there is came running in the house. There is error in this phrase. Okay, so she here came running in the house. Here preposition in is totally inappropriate. Okay, so instead of in we will use into. Okay, actually it was he who came running into the house. Okay, that particular person is running into the house, not in the house. Okay, he's running towards the house, into the house. We actually use into preposition for saying where somebody or something goes. Okay, where something is put in. Okay, where somebody or something goes. Okay, or where something put in. And if we use in there, it would be wrong actually. See, in is used for saying where someone or something is, when something is happening. Yeah, where something is happening, then you can say in like if you are dancing in the house, in your house. Okay, then you can say I'm dancing in my house. That is, you are doing that particular job, particular task in your home. Okay, inside the home. Like we basically use in to show where something happens. Okay, and so let us move to the next question. So here error lies in part number 2. Okay, just remember this. Question number 452. Her mother doesn't approve of her to go to the party without dressing formally. So these are the options. Okay, just mark out in which part the error lies in this question. Yes. Alright. So here error lies in part number 2. Okay. Again, error lies in part number 2. So here, as you can see, go to. Her to go to the party. It is totally wrong. So instead of go, we will use gerund form of the verb go, so that will become going. Okay, verb plus ing. Gerund is nothing but what, ing form. Okay, so when do we use gerund? Actually we basically use gerund if verbs are followed by preposition. Okay, so doesn't approve of, so here verb is followed by of. Okay, let's say you can say phrasal verb, so it will generally take verb plus ing. There is gerund form. Okay, gerund form. So let us move. Question number 453. This question says, riding across the battlefield, the famous beast saw a large number of dead warriors. Now just pick out in which part error lies in this question. If you can't find any, just go for no error. Okay, yes. Alright, just take your time. Yes, absolutely. See, again error lies in part number 2. Okay, see, the famous Bhisma. Here use of the definite article is actually superfluous. Actually yeah, we should not use the here. Here we already said riding across the battlefield, famous beast saw a large number of dead warriors. See, actually, definite article the is used before superlatives, ordinal numbers, and with adjectives for referring to a whole group of people. Alright, but here as you can see, famous beast is actually enough. Okay, we are already saying famous, so it's adjective no doubt, but there is no use of the here. We cannot use the in this case. So I will take a proper class on using a definite article the and indefinite article a and n. Okay, after completing this series. So for this moment, okay, you just remember that we cannot use the here. Okay, so our correct answer would be this whole sentence without placing the here. My aunt was fast to get a degree. So here just find out the error in the sentence. Yes, right. Again, error lies in part number 2. So just yeah, see, was fast to get a degree. Was fast. Actually, this is wrong to say so. Here we will use the before fast. Okay, my aunt was the past. Was the past. So my aunt was the first to get a degree. Okay, this would be our proper answer. So we will use definite article the here. Alright, because actually we use definite article before ordinal numbers. Okay, ordinal numbers. Ordinal numbers means, see, ordinal numbers. Ordinal numbers are like first, second, third, like that. Okay? First, second, first, if we say first, second, like that. These are ordinal numbers. First, second, third, fourth. Okay, these are ordinal numbers. So before ordinal numbers, we basically use the. Okay, definite article the. So let us move to the next question. Question number 455. Padmini had not rarely missed a dance performance or festival since she was 8 years old. Now just give it a pause and mark your answer and just find out where exactly the error lies in this question. Alright. Yes, so you are absolutely correct. Error lies in part number 1. Okay. So here as you can see, had not rarely missed. This is actually wrong. So we will use see, instead of this we will use had rarely. Had rarely. Had rarely, or we can use present form like present perfect tense also. Okay. But there is no there is see here it is said that our festival since she was 8 years old. So yeah, we can use present perfect also, but there is no use, no need to alter the past tense here. Just keep it simple. But see here as you can see, not rarely missed. Okay, this is actually wrong because the sense of sentence is actually affirmative, so not will not be used here. This should be an affirmative sentence. Okay, positive one. The sentence shows positive. She after removing not, okay, after saying this one like had rarely, let us read this sentence. Padmini had rarely missed a dance performance or festival since she was 8 years old. Okay, this shows her enthusiasm or her performance like festival fondness since she was 8 years old. We are actually being positive here. This sentence is totally affirmative, so we will not use not here. And actually rarely, see, rarely means rarely itself shows not often. Okay, so using now after using not with rarely would be superfluous, you can say. So here we will simply say had rarely. Okay, or has rarely, or you can skip has rarely as well. There is no use of has, so yeah, we can use both these. So just remember, So error lies in part number 1. Not will not be used here. Question number 456. Krupa and Kavya studied in the Delhi public school and so does Kamya. Now figure out where exactly the error lies in this question. Yes. Alright. So see, here error lies in part number 3. Okay. Part number 3. So here we will use did in place of in the place of does. We will use did. Why so? Because see here the past sentence, the past phrase, that is Rupa and Kavya studied in the Delhi, okay, in the Delhi public school. This past sentence or the past clause is in past tense, okay, studied. This is in past tense. So the following clause will follow past tense also, okay. That is why we used did here, just to maintain the parallelism, okay. So error lies in part number 3. Let us move. Question number 457. Gulliver's Travels are indeed an interesting book. So just figure out where exactly the error lies in this question. Okay. Alright. So error lies in part number 2. Okay. Second part. Here is will replace are. Okay. Is. Gulliver's Travels is indeed an interesting book. Why so? Because Gulliver's Travel is actually name of a book, okay, and it agrees with singular verb. Okay? This is actually this is actually singular verb. This will follow singular verb here. Okay, so see, is actually singular verb, because this is actually name of a book and it is singular in form. Okay, singular. Therefore, we will use singular verb form is here, not are. So answer this question, and this question says either Parmit or Jyoti have done the crime. Now this question is very simple, just make your answer. Yes. Alright, so here error lies in part number 3. Okay, so here as you can see we used either or, okay, either or, and either Parmit or Jyoti. So whenever we use either or, it follows singular verb form actually. We have a rule here, so let me explain that. But here instead of have, we will use has. Okay, so either Parmit or Jyoti has done the crime. See, what is the rule here actually? So the rule is whenever we use either or, this is actually a correlative. Okay, correlative. One second. Yeah, correlative. So either or, basically the verb agrees with the nearest subject. Okay, and the verb agrees with the nearest subject. Suppose this is subject 1 and this is subject 2. So if the verb is placed close to subject 2, then it will agree with subject 2, okay, the nearest subject. So verb agrees with what I am doing. One second. Yeah, agrees, okay, agrees with the nearest subject. Okay, so I just messed up. So yeah, just try to understand this one. See here as you can see, one second. Yeah, either Parmit or Jyoti. See here verb is done. Okay, do, did, done, like that. So here which one is the closest subject to this verb? As you can see, Jyoti is the closest subject to the verb, and Jyoti is actually singular. So for that purpose, now we will use singular verb form has. Okay, for Jyoti, Jyoti has. We cannot use Jyoti have, because Jyoti is what, singular. Okay, singular number, and this is third form. Okay, third person singular number, and for that purpose we will use singular verb form has. Okay. Now this question says the streets are so wet it should have rained last night. Now just find out your answer here. Yes. All right. So here error lies in part number 3. Okay. So instead of should, we will use may or might. Okay. We shouldn't use should here. We will use may or might. Okay. Either may or might. May, might. So see, actually may or might. Why do you use may or might? Because this indicates possibility. Okay. Should is not for possibility. Okay. So we will use may or might to show possibility here, because this sentence shows there is a possibility, there is a chance, that last night it rained. Okay. Because the streets are so wet, so it might have rained last night. So the proper use should be might here, but we can also use may. Okay. So by saying like this, the streets are so wet and it might have rained last night. This is the actual form, and this will show that yeah, there is a possibility of raining. Okay. So last night it rained. Yeah. So for that purpose, for that reason we used might here. Question number 460. Our vacation is between 12 May to 12 June. This one is the most repeated question in SSC. Okay, so just find out your answer to this question. Yes. All right. So here, as you can see, error lies in part number 2. Okay, between is actually wrong. Okay. So instead of between, we will use from. Okay, from. So our vacation is from 12 May to 12 June. Okay. If we use between, we will have to correct 2 here. Okay, from, see, there is a pair, you can see, form preposition is used with to, and between is used with and. See, we can use either from, okay, to, or we can use between and. Okay, both can be possible, but here we just altered the first one, like between. So we just have to remove between, and we need to place from here. Okay, from 12 May to 12 June. So that would be our answer here. Then question number 461. He is very angry with me because I failed to return his book. Now just mark your answer here. Yes. Alright. So here error lies in part number 1. Okay. So with will replace on. Okay. Angry on is totally wrong. We actually do write angry with. Okay. 1 second. And it has some specific rules. Angry agrees with with preposition whenever we use angry for particular person. Okay, for persons like you and me. So angry with angry with angry with a person. Angry with a person. So angry will follow with here. So instead of on, we will use with. So error lies in part number 1. Okay. Yes. Question number 462. The social activist was murdered in cold blood. Now just find out the answer to this question. Yes. All right, so here the correct answer to this question is option number 2. We all know this. Okay, this is the simplest one. So was murder is totally wrong. Okay, here murdered, passive voice is used here. Was murdered. Okay, murdered, not simply murder. So the social activist was murdered in cold blood. Okay, so here cold blood, in uh, cold blood means, it is idiom. Okay, it is an idiom, and it shows ruthless, or without any feeling, showing cruelty. Okay, like feelingless. feelingless Feelingless, or we can say cruelty, or ruthless. R-U-T-H-L-E-S-S, ruthless. So ruthlessly kill somebody, without actually, those who don't have humanity in them. Yeah, totally out of consciousness, out of everything. Just they are just totally uncivilized, like that. You can use whatever negative word you can use for them. Yes. The train will not start until the guard will blow the whistle. So just find out your answer. Yes. All right. So here error lies in part number 3. Okay. So here blows the whistle. Okay. Not blow the whistle. We will use blows. Okay. And blow is actually wrong. We will use simply blows, blows. Okay. This is the singular verb form. Singular verb. And actually V1. So see why we did so. Let us read the sentence again. uh, the train will not start until the guard blows the whistle. Here actually conditional clause is used. Okay, type 1 conditional clause. Type 1. In type 1, if first sentence, first phrase uses will, if plus will, then the second will use v1. Okay, like that. Question number 464. I read a great deal of books. Now just figure out where exactly the error lies in this question. Yes, absolutely. So there is no error. Okay, I read a great deal of book. So yeah, most of us tend to find out any error. Okay, even if we can't find any error, we just simply mark any of the options without going for no error. So this is totally wrong. Just see, if you actually can't find any error, then there is a possibility that this sentence could be error free. Okay, so just go for error free. That is also another option that we that the examiner is providing to us. So we should go for no error also. Okay, if you can't find any proper errors, just go for no error. All right, so let us move. The Indians are genetically incapable of being good or outstanding sportsmen. Just give it a pause and mark your answer. Yes, take your time. Don't get hustle off. Yes. All right. So again, this question is error free. So those who marked anything, apart from this one, anything other than no error option, they're totally wrong. So I just told you in the previous question that just we just need to be focused. So if you can't find any error, then just don't go for any other options without choosing no error option. Okay, so this question is absolutely error free, and it is totally grammatically correct. Okay, so yeah, well, that was it for today's lesson, guys, and thank you so much for watching this video till the end. And if you are new to this channel, do subscribe us and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you will never miss any update from us. And I think this, if you know find out this video helpful, just give it a like, and it actually really motivates me a lot. And don't forget to post your total marks out of these 15 questions, how much you are totally scoring, so that you can estimate your own standards. So just take these classes regularly, and yeah, see you in the next classes. Till then, you take care. Bye bye.